I slapped my knee and busted into laughter. "You think Stately hid a box of gold?" I groaned as I lifted my bones out of the rocker. "Mr. Rankin, I think your business is done here. You're barking up the wrong tree. If you can't look around and see for yourself what that gold brought us, then it's time for you to leave." He stood, and his rocker banged into the back of his leg. He jabbed his hand into his pocket. No, I'm not climbing a tree." I shook my head. The boy seemed a bit dense. He pulled out a paper and unfolded it. "Do you read?" "Do I read? Lordy mercy, you go from one hornet's nest to the next. Truth be known, you're starting to irritate me. First you holler at me like I'm deaf, then accuse me of lying. If that ain't enough, you insult me by asking if I can read. What's wrong with you, boy? Got no manners?" I stood and took my basket of taters, then pulled open the screen door. It squalled like a wildcat. "We'd be done here. I'm sure you can find your way back to where you came from. Goodbye, Mr. Rankin." Rankin slapped his hand against the door and pushed it closed. "Please, Mrs. Jenkins, hear me out." I felt the hair on the back of my neck stand straight. My jaw tightened and I gritted my teeth. I could fun with the best of 'em, but this feller had just crossed the line. I yanked his hand away from my door and come toe-to-toe with this city boy. "You listen here." My tone changed to right hateful. "There ain't a man alive that can put his hand on my door and keep me out of my own house. Now, here's what we're going to do." I dropped my basket of potatoes on the porch and wrapped my feeble fingers around my revolver. I pulled it from my apron and shoved it against Rankin's chest. "You, my friend, are going to step away from my door and get your caboose off my porch, and then off my property." I pulled the hammer back, and it clicked in place. "And if you think for one iota that an old woman can't make haste while the sun shines, you keep standing here and testing my patience.